Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Taylor Swift has been dropping a few new songs every now and then, and along with that, she's also released some new merch. In this video, we're taking a look at why fans hate Taylor Swift's new merch drop. Number 5. Disappointment surrounding merch. Taylor Swift is a person that is never out of the news cycle. She does so many things at the same time that it can be a bit hard to keep up with her. One of the recent things that she's been doing is re-releasing her old songs due to a dispute with her previous label over the ownership of her music. As such, she has chosen to release songs one at a time. But since the songs are so beloved, fans didn't find anything to complain about in them. But there was some disappointment surrounding the release. This is because, as Taylor began to release songs from the album 1989, fans were expecting her to drop the entire album at one point. But as you probably guessed, that didn't end up happening. Instead, Taylor Swift chose to release some new merchandise for her album, with the numbers 1989 all over them. She even released some new merch related to her album, Speak Now, but she didn't release that album either. Due to the high expectations that had been built up by fans, they faced a lot of disappointment from this release. Number 4. Releasing This Love. Speaking of releasing new songs, Taylor has been on somewhat of a roll when it comes to releasing new music. While the music isn't exactly new, getting to know that she's the rightful owner of all new music that she releases is pretty cathartic to her fans, and is enough to satisfy their desire to hear her sing. She recently released a new recording of her song titled This Love, and she made the announcement in the most unique way. She posted a trailer for a new movie that was coming out on Amazon Prime, and in that movie, her song was being played. The movie is called The Summer It Turned Pretty, and the music is absolutely beautiful in it. It is interesting that she's choosing to collaborate with such big streaming services, and yet nothing about it gets leaked beforehand. She must have a pretty tight hold on all the news surrounding these releases, and that's not the only song she's released recently from 1989. Number 3. Release of Wildest Dreams. As we mentioned, she's been allowing streaming services to put her new songs in their upcoming projects, and Amazon Prime is not the only service that has taken her up on that offer. A few months before This Love's release, she made a similar announcement that her song Wildest Dreams was now available for her fans to listen to. She thanked her fans on Twitter by saying that she was releasing the song for them because they had made it trend on TikTok. The reason it trended on TikTok was that it was featured in the trailer of a new project dropping on Netflix. Due to the fact that this was the first Taylor's version song from 1989, it immediately went viral on social media. If you didn't know, 1989 was one of the most successful albums she has ever released, and it went on to break many records and made her loads of money. This is why fans went mad when a snippet of Wildest Dreams was released. Number 2. Recent commencement speech.
I'd like to thank NYU for making me, technically, on paper.
Releasing new recordings of her old songs isn't all that Taylor has been up to. This is because she recently got invited to give the commencement speech at New York University. Since she's known to be a great songwriter, the whole world was tuned in to see what words of wisdom she would be offering. Well, as you can expect, she did not disappoint in this regard. She had a lot of things to say about life and love, and how one must not try to carry everything in life. She said that part of growing up and moving into new chapters of your life is about catch and release. She said you must be the one to decide what is yours to hold and to let the rest go. Number 1. Becoming a doctor.
And loved ones here today who have supported these students in their pursuit of educational enrichment.
Being invited to give the commencement speech at NYU was not the only honor that she received that day. This is because she was also awarded an honorary degree from the university. She got the degree of Doctor of Fine Arts, and as you would have expected from Taylor, she had a few fun things to say about it. She said that she was not the type of doctor that you would want around in case of an emergency, but that if you wanted a song with a catchy hook and a cathartic bridge, she was available. These are some of the details about Taylor dropping new merch. This entire story should be a lesson that fans should learn to temper expectations, and that you don't always get what you want out of life. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.